Okay, this your boy Dino from the Financial Freedom Literacy Company, and today we'll be going over credit, because credit is a lifestyle, and I want to get straight into it. So we're going to talk about how your credit score is broken down. As you should know, which is not taught to us about how credit actually works, and it's certain data points that you have to hit for your score to increase. So, like, you gotta remember this: your score is made up of a three-digit number, a sequence of numbers, and it ranges from 350 to 850. That's the range, 350 to 850. So today I'll be going into how your credit score is broken down. So let's jump straight to it. So you gotta look at it as like a pie chart. So if you got a pie chart, right? And this pie chart is a cumulative of 100%, right? 100%. Now it's variables throughout this 100% that you have to, that's your credit score and credit profile is broken down to increase your credit score. So let's do the first one. So the biggest one is payments, which is payment history. So we're gonna put that in there. Payment history, in which it actually a cumulative of 35% of your overall 100%. So let's get straight to about how it affects you. So basically, let's say that you have a car payment, right? And it's through Capital One, and you missed that payment, that first payment, which is 30 days. So you missed that first payment. Also, you got 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day. And anything over 90 days, it can go into collections. So anything over 90 days, so you're risking going into collections, which you don't want is collections. Pretty much that's pretty much the numbers, 30, 60, 90. So let's say you miss your first payment of 30 days, right? And what happens is, once the creditor, which is Capital One, reports that to the three major bureaus, which is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they will drop your score. So they'll drop your score, which is your points. You lose between 25 and 50 points by that first 30-day late payment. So when you miss that first payment, they drop your score between 25 and 50 points. Let's say you got a Amex card. You missed that payment. That's 30 days, right? Your credit score will then drop another 25, 50 points. And it goes on and on. So whatever count you miss, it keeps dropping your points. Once you miss a payment, that stays on your credit for 7 years. So for 7 years, that's still on your credit. Sorry about my handwriting. I don't have a perfect handwriting, but you'll get it. 7 years still on your credit. Late payment still on your credit for 7 years. So right there, by missing one payment, you lose between 25 and 50 points. Let's say you got another account and you miss that payment, that's another 25. So you risk losing on one late payment 50 points on two accounts, or 25 on one, which is that's terrible. I try to teach my clients, never miss a payment, because when you miss a payment, it destroys your credit profile, where you won't be able to get the greatest interest rates. You won't get approved for certain things. You have larger down payments on certain items, and when you move it, when you try to move into a apartment like that, it just messes up everything. So the next one we're gonna talk about is credit usage. All right. this right here. And this is 30% of your overall score, right? Credit usage. And credit usage is pretty much dealing with your credit card usage. And let's say you have a $1,000 credit card. $1,000 credit card, right? And your actual limit is $1,000. And you blow that credit card up, which you mean that you max it out. So you max out this credit card. Now, you max that credit card out, and it reports to the credit. So the creditor is Capital One again, and they report that $1,000 maxed out card. That means you're using 100% usage on that card. So, in retrospect to, maxing out a card, that one time you max that credit card, right, and the credit reports that to the credit bureaus, that's between 15 and 25 points down on your credit score. Go down. So let's say you got $1,000 credit card, $1,000 credit card. You be like, look, I'm just gonna, go buy me some items for Christmas and everything. And 30 days go by, and you try to pay the minimum balance on that credit card. Well, you pay a minimum balance on that credit card, say it's $25 at a time. Well, they're gonna report that $1,000 being used, that whole $1,000. So that's 100%. So that's gonna drop your score between 15 and 25 points on that one hit. So now you got 30% over here and 35% right there. That's 65% of your overall score. These right here will destroy your credit profile because they have the highest weights on your credit. So they have the highest weight in percentage wise. So remember, this whole credit pot is 100%. These add together is 65%. You miss the payment over there, which is between 25 and 50 points. You max your credit card out, and that's each credit card. Let's say you have another credit card that's 500, and you max that one out. That's 1,500 of credit of debt that you didn't use in your credit. You know what I'm saying? Credit usage. So now that drops another 15, 25%, and on and on. So then we're gonna go to the next one. Is the credit history, which is 15%. And this is credit history. All right, credit history. So credit history is pretty much dealing with your overall profile from when you first established credit, from when you were 18 when you first established credit, or however you might have been 35 when you first established credit. But that's where it starts at, and that's 50% of your overall score. So let's say you had your first student loan. Let's go student loan. You had your first student loan when you was 18, fresh out of college. Well, that reports on your credit history, and that becomes your longest. That become your longest thing on your credit profile for your credit history. It's only 15%, which 15% is not bad, but it does play a part in your overall credit score. So that's what your credit history. So then you have another one right here, which is 10%. And that is credit mixture. Credit mixture. Now, credit mixture is dealing with like your accounts and overall in each category. So you have personal loans, you have you have car notes, you have mortgages, you have credit cards, and that's where this falls on your pie chart. So that's only 10% of your overall makeup of your overall profile. So yeah, 10%. So remember that the credit mixture. That's why I tell my clients you got to have a credit mixture. You just can't have all credit cards. You just can't have one car loan. You just can't have a mortgage. All these things play a part of building your profile. Will definitely increase your credit score if you don't miss no payments, if you don't have high credit usage. So these are the two that'll bring your credit score down significantly. So then there's one more. Sorry, it's getting kind of hectic up in here. So this one is 10% too, and this is new credit. New credit. All right, so you see that there's new credit. So new credit is dealing with any accounts that's new, as far as like, let's say you went out and applied for a new credit card and you got approved for it. That's considered new credit. It's only 10%. It's another 10%. So you got 10% there. You got 15% on your credit history. You got 30% on your credit usage. You got 35% on your payment history. These two right here is the most important things that I can tell you that you need to look out for. The other two will come in play over time when your credit profile is getting strong and is building a bigger portfolio when it comes to that. So, and like I said, I tell my clients is the number that you want to hit when it comes to this three digit score is a 720. 720 is where you want to be. I mean, kudos to you if you get 750, 800. That's just them, especially an 800 credit score. That's just bragging rights. Because if you get a 750, you pretty much got excellent credit. But you want to be in the 720 range on all three bureaus, which is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, to get the best interest rate. I mean, one of the better interest rates. I mean, 720 is where you want to be at. For the better interest rates on cars. Get approved for pretty much any credit card that you're looking to shop around for. So, and there you have it. So this is my first introduction to credit. I hope it helps you guys. If you have any questions, definitely hit me up at the Financial Freedom Literacy Company. I am accepting clients to actually boost your credit score within between 30, 60 days. So definitely give me a shout out, hit me up on any of my social media. And I appreciate you hanging out with me, listening like I say. And this is my first lesson. How your credit score is broken down. 100%. We want to see 720. 720 is the key to getting approved for bigger and better things in life. Because credit is a lifestyle. Thank you.